good morning, real masterminds. I hope you are good this morning because I'm also fine. So yes, that's today. I'm going to make a video later on my YouTube channel regarding the letter and the response on that letter, in connection with the safety of Warrant Officer Makhubo. And the article that was published in this yesterday's Sunday's World regarding the issues around Warrant Officer Makhubo's safety. Now remember, 2 weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, there was this huge article published in the Sunday World. The article that they doesn't have a report. That article was just out in the open headlines. The life of Brigadier Gininda is in danger, and I have been fingered and identified as the person who might be possible for endangering Brigadier Gininda's life. And I remember I've also been fingered as the real mastermind in that Sunday World publication. Now, remember also in that article, it was said that Brigadier Gininda's security detail has been upgraded. He have received more bodyguards. So I believe he is surrounded by bodyguards. I would also wonder whether there was actually a threat assessment done on him, and whether it was indeed found that I am responsible for the threat against his life. I would love to know that. I would really love to know that, because I remember there were 2 threat assessments done on my life, and I was still an employee of the SAPS, and I never received any protection. In fact, they even wanted the crime intelligence officer who did a threat assessment on me to change the contents of the threat assessment. I also know for a fact there was a threat assessment done on the life of Warrant Officer Makhubo, and still today, Lieutenant General Libya cannot answer a simple question whether Warrant Officer Makhubo's safety, is he going to receive any protection, because he's still an employee of DPCI, of the South African Police Services, or is it only Brigadier Gininda's life who are so very, very, very important that only him are getting a lot of protectors, and that in actual fact it means that Warrant Officer Makhubo's life doesn't matter. Warrant Officer Makhubo, my life didn't matter at a time when a 2 threat assessment identified risk against my life. It didn't matter. Warrant Officer Makhubo's life doesn't matter at this moment, but I wonder what did the threat assessment say about Gininda's, because it seems like Gininda is the only person whose life I met. So later I'm going to give you full details on this letter, the response, the letter of Professor Mary and the response from Lieutenant General Libya. But there's one thing that I also want to ask my followers. On Facebook, I have more than 120,000 followers, because I bring you real evidence. I bring you real information. If you need factual information, you get it on my channel. But I only still have just over 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I also don't have much subscribers on Facebook. Now remember, when you subscribe to my channel or channel on YouTube, you don't pay 1 single cent, because now YouTube ads are going to sponsor me. All you have to do, you only have to like, subscribe, and share my videos, my podcast. YouTube is going to be running ads on my content, and that is what's going to monetize me. On Facebook, I ask people on Facebook, please can you subscribe to my channel? You are going to decide how much do you want to pay per month to subscribe to my channel. But the minimum amount there, you can start with 5 rand. There's a minimum amount there of 18 rand. Okay, let me say there's now a maximum amount of 18 rand per month. I mean, 18 rand per month is nothing for the content that I'm sharing here. You are paying much more for subscriptions on Google, subscriptions for subscriptions of newspapers and publications and whatever, and you don't get the information that I'm getting you here. So please go and subscribe if you still want to see my content, because I must also buy myself equipment. I'm struggling with sound, I'm struggling with equipment, I'm using the most basic, but I want to give you first-hand information because I always get the information first there. So I'm asking from my 120,000 followers currently, just go and subscribe on YouTube. It's free, you don't pay anything. And please subscribe to Facebook. The maximum amount is 18 rand per month. Is less than 1 cent per day. There's 30 days in a month, so you pay less than 1 cent a day to get the content that I've been bringing you. So please, people, support me to bring you the latest information. There's a lot currently going on in the police. There's a lot. I'm sure you've been seeing the newspaper articles. There's a lot going in the police, and the only person who have the real information and the real evidence is me. So please, let's support one another. You support me and I bring you the latest information. In that way, together, we are rooting out the present corruption that is happening in our country. Let's support one another. So please watch out for my YouTube video that I'm going to do later, and detail the issue around the safety of Warrant Officer Makhubo. And South Africa need to know why do they taxes only pay for one police officer and cannot protect another police officer, because this is the money the taxpayer are popping out every month. So why is the one regarded as better than the other? It cannot be. It cannot be. So please, people, go and subscribe on YouTube. Patricia Mashali on YouTube. The channel's name is The Real Masterminds. And please also subscribe on Facebook for only 18 rand per month. Thank you very much. Until later.